Hi, everybody, and welcome to Real Conversations' first ever watch along / movie commentary, as we'll be taking a look at the new Disney / Pixar movie titled Luca. If you are familiar with Real Conversation, you most likely have seen our podcast that we do, and we started to do something a little bit different. We've always been major fans of doing commentaries, or at least watching movie commentaries, watching watch along, or really whatever you want to call it, type of series. And now we're going to be doing that today. I'm Lando, joined alongside by Disney Park Savvy. Savannah, how are you?
Good. I'm excited to get into this movie.
I am too. I'm excited. We've been looking at a few of the reviews, and I feel like coming into this, it's been more people love it or hate it.
I feel like the reviews have been pretty split from what I have seen.
Yeah.
Some think it's great, like an awesome summer movie, very charming. And then some people are actually doubting if Pixar is losing their touch.
Wow.
So I'm very curious to see, kind of what side of the aisle we are going to fall on.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I think this is going to be fun. I personally have not really watched any trailers. I'm a major Pixar animation person. I know that you're kind of in that same boat as well. So I think that we both hold, certain movies in high regard. And so I hope that you guys enjoy this. Feel free on Disney Plus to tune in. Set your timer along with ours, which is going to be very right at the bottom of the screen. You'll see a timer pop up, and as long as you align yourself there, we'll go ahead and watch the movie together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch Luca. I like where we're starting.
It's catchy.
This is nice.
Upbeat. I love the Disney intro now. I know there's like a lot going on, but I like it.
I think it's great. I have no problem with this. Soundtracks are very important to me.
I agree. I'll mention, and this actually shocked me when I read it, this is the 24th Pixar film.
Really?
24th. I doubt that they're fine. Just saying.
That's a cool shot. That looks real at first.
It does. Few people are going to catch this reference. This reminds me of that Disney Channel original movie, 13th Year, with the mer people.
Yes.
And the kid who turns into a mermaid. Okay, that shot right there. That just made me think of it. I think this actually happened in 13th Year. Oh my gosh, they're ripping off a decom.
Wait, what? So he's an underwater shepherd, I guess.
That's what I like the fish. Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
I like the font on
Yeah, I do too.
this intro. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I already know. I love the soundtrack of this.
I'm not sure what I was expecting as the opening of this movie, but
Yeah.
the fish sheep thing, didn't see that coming, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I really don't. I feel like if you would have told me this would be the intro, or if I would have saw this without thinking about it, I'd have been like, I'm not so sure, but it works.
Did you ever see the Pixar short La Luna?
I don't know if I have. That sounds familiar though.
If you haven't, you need to see it. It's like the best Pixar short. But I'm bringing that up because the director for this movie directed that short. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
already kind of looking for some similarities, you know?
Sure. Getting some Little Mermaid vibes here. Getting some
I was just thinking that.
got some thingamabobs here.
If he
And
finds
there's
a
the butt.
fork,
There's the
it's
butt.
over. Oh, it is.
For those that don't know, that is Finding Nemo. Just to be clear, for those that
That's
for the few people that have not seen that, that may come as a very much of a shock.
that's like a good thing to clarify. I think most people know that reference, but just in case, I'm glad you clarified.
Like that card would be quite soggy, but you know.
That's true. You would think so. You would think so. Oh dear. So what do you think of the animation style so far?
I think it's pretty unique. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know.
I wasn't sure
It's
how I
different.
felt about it originally.
Yeah, obviously it's different because you're underwater, but I don't really have a problem with it. I'm kind of interested. I always find interesting I don't know the exact terminology, but like the way that characters are formed and oh no,
Mm-hmm.
hold on.
Oh, something bad's about to happen. I bet this is his friend. Oh,
Oof.
yep.
That was Alberto we just saw, right?
I believe so.
I like her.
That scared me. Something I'm noticing is, the characters don't look real life. Like you can tell it's definitely like there's a stylistic choice.
Yeah,
Everything in the background looks photoreal.
it does.
I like it.
I do too. Yeah. There's some movies where you see the animation style and you're just like it just kind of instantly sets you in kind of a weird pace because you're like, I don't know if I like what I'm seeing, but yeah, I really like this. I think it's pretty
It's like
cool.
jarring.
It's
Yeah.
almost, I know it sounds really strange and this may totally be off, but it kind of looks like Hey Arnold ish. Is that weird to say?
Like the characters,
Kind of.
like the character look.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that. I think Alberto has a bit of a Gerald look about him
Yeah, I can see
with the
that.
hair.
Even their clothing looks so real.
It does. The detail.
feel like with how strict they were, it'd be kind of odd if, you know, someone like Alberto was constantly going up to the surface every day.
I like Alberto.
I do too.
I'm a fan. Little Mermaid vibes are back.
Yes.
He's got like a little grotto of human stuff.
I have a horrible memory. Was it Alberto who was at the beginning with the sailors?
I think that's what we're supposed to believe.
Okay. Because obviously he has the music box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if I believe that in terms of the fact that he instantly wants a Vespa. He's 5 minutes
That's
into his
true.
human life and he's like, yep, Vespa
Want a
is for
Vespa.
me. Yep. Like for all he knows, he can fly.
That's a good point.
I love that. That's great. I don't know if have they ever really done that in
I don't think so.
animated Pixar movies.
They might have, but I'm not recalling it at this moment if they have.
Yeah.
It's a very kid thing,
Yeah.
you know, like just a minute and then it's like an hour.
Once again, the cool grandma. But that's pretty typical.
Especially in Disney movies, now that I
Yeah,
think of it. Grandmas are always awesome.
they are. I like how he's calling him sir. Is she collecting seaweed?
I think so. I'm gonna start saying that to you. Be prepared.
Again, I wonder, like, with all the noise they're making, how there is nobody who has spotted them yet.
That's true. That is true. We know there's a town nearby.
I think his dad was the picture that was on the the wannabe Vespa.
It could be.
Again, I feel like Vespa's very cool, but I just don't know why we were instantly
How does
attached
he
to this
know?
idea. Yeah.
Like he just learned how to walk yesterday.
I mean, I get the appeal. I just don't understand the number one priority.
Okay, maybe this is confirming that he doesn't understand how things work.
They're the anchovies.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Getting some Luna vibes. I don't like him.
What?
I'm so confused.
I don't know if you're keeping him safe by going with Uncle Ugo.
Yeah. His mom reminds me of Finding Nemo's dad, Marlin the clownfish.
Yep, I can see that. Definitely.
Something to mention that I read ahead of time. Apparently, this movie is set in like the 1950s and 60s.
Oh, really?
And yes, we may see some of that when we get to the village here in a minute.
That's a very good point. I'm saying
And
the
it's
outfits kind of make
also,
more sense a little bit than.
they do. They do, yeah.
And
And
I guess the things that
apparently,
they have, the items and whatnot.
that's true. Like the phonograph and things like that. They're
Right.
kind of like older items. But apparently, Pixar artists recreated some like vintage Italian movie posters from the 50s and 60s, like Roman Holiday. And also, Disney movies from the 50s and 60s are hidden throughout the village. So we need to be looking
Interesting.
for those.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, the Pizza Planet truck has to be somewhere, and the Pixar ball.
Oh, you're right.
So we need to be watching.
It's bonus points for anybody who spots it. This definitely beats Uncle Ugo. I'll say that.
I agree.
Now that we see a few more people, it definitely kind of reminds me more of like the Coco kind of like character style.
I can see that. I can see that. There's some similarities there.
Yeah,
I like that this is unique and different, but at
definitely.
the same time, it all kind of flows together too.
There it is. And now we know why they like the Vespas. It'd be a race.
This is bad.
I love his henchmen. They're so good.
When you race in a cup.
I appreciate that it's not like they instantly understand human life. It's like very
I agree.
it's
I
very
agree.
apparent that they are incredibly confused, which I appreciate.
No, I agree. It makes it more charming, a little more
Yeah.
believable.
I feel like I've heard Julia's voice actor before.
I was literally just thinking that.
Yeah, she sounds so
I'm gonna
familiar.
look her up. I'm looking
Yeah.
her up.
I like how eating's part of the competition.
I agree. It is Italy
Yeah.
pasta.
That would definitely be my preferred part of the race.
I agree. By the way, Julia is voiced by Emma Berman, and Luca is the only like is the second project she's ever done. So I'm guessing we haven't
Really?
heard
Oh, he
her
only has
voice
one
before. She
arm.
does remind me of something. Oh,
Sorry, not to interrupt.
interesting. Nope, nope, that's probably important.
I appreciate the pasta physics. That is a quote that I never thought
Perfect.
I would say. Just very lifelike. I don't know. It's very good.
No, it is. It's a very good point. I wonder how much time they spent trying to accurately animate pasta. And I'm sure they appreciate the fact that you recognize that.
Yeah. So do the parents think that he's with the uncle?
I don't know. I don't. Hmm. Apparently, okay. We're gonna get our answer, I think. I am so tense with them in a
I
boat
know. I feel the
right now.
exact same way. Plus
I'm
the cat's
like,
there.
I really like the cat though. Oh my God.
That cat definitely has to be like a plush toy somewhere after this movie's over.
I hope so, because I think I want one.
I'm confused, but aren't they like shepherds of the fish? Like, do they want the fish to live normally?
I was just contemplating that, and they're like part fish. Is
Right.
this
It's like,
cannibalism? I'm uncomfortable now.
yeah, they are sea monsters. So like maybe they eat certain fish. I don't know. Because
Maybe, but they have like
if it's the ones,
scales and things.
yeah, like if it's the ones that like act like sheep, I'd be pretty sad because I like those.
I do too. And they have names. He named them.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my God.
Let that be a lesson to you. I really like the outfits and like the texture of the outfits. That's like one of my favorite things is how lifelike that is.
I agree. I feel like you could like reach off the screen, like touch them, you could feel the
Yeah.
texture. No, I agree. I like that.
He definitely looks like he could easily go for like a grown up based off the size comparisons.
It's it's true.
I do find it interesting that the sea creatures do have like first and last names.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Got a bad feeling about this.
This is bad.
The boat's gonna flip.
Oh no.
They are destroying the entire town, children.
I know his parents are gonna get arrested. Oh, there in the background is a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea poster.
Is there?
Yes. So I found one of the Easter eggs.
They figured out walking very quickly.
Uh-huh. This is disturbing.
Poor children. There's a cat underneath the bench sleeping over there. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
Oh, there's another one. Good question. I wonder what was on TV. I don't know if that
I was
was.
trying to find out.
Yeah.
I bet it was something. I love the lighting in this movie.
Yeah. There's quite a few of these visions.
There are. Again, a lot of La Luna vibes. You have got to watch La Luna after this. You're going to
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying.
absolutely.
Guess we're in Rome now.
Yeah. All right. Got to
That's
see
like
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Oh, Pinocchio. Okay. Okay, I'm looking for Easter eggs in her bedroom. I see a Donald Duck.
Oh, yep. Yep. Good call.
See.
All right. Love the cat. It just knocked over a mug for no reason. It was in the background. It just knocked over a cup.
I saw it at the last second do it.
That honestly like got me very scared for a second.
Oh my gosh. Me too. Me too.
This town is very, very cool, which I know it's based on like a, you know, a very similar area to Italy, but I think that'd be so cool
Yeah, I
if they
think
were
it's
able
like
to turn it
the
into like a place almost to
Italian
Disney.
Riviera.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, imagine like the Italy pavilion at
That's
Epcot
right.
Disney
Yeah.
World.
I think they should take a few of those elements and bring it here or bring it there.
I agree. That would be great.
Kind of like two in one. It's like, you know, the idea of getting the movie involved, but also at the same time, an actual historical location.
Yeah, it's the best of both. We got characters. We also have some like culture. Some, I think that'd be great. All right, what is Alberto's problem?
I know he's definitely a little frustrated.
Hmm.
What a turn of events.
I know. I'm stunned.
I was not expecting us to go that route.
Nope, not at all. I like Julia's dad.
I did too. Did he go back to the sea?
That
Okay.
is sad. Oh,
The Vespa always unites them.
That is so true.
That is great.
I love him.
That's a very good point. They're about to swim where there's sea monsters located.
I'm kind of surprised it's the first time they're addressing that. Because she's been talking about the
Yeah.
swimming portion for a while. Oh no.
Come on, Chicho. I support him. I support his henchman or whatever you want to call him.
I feel bad for them.
Sure. Okay. Surely somebody would have spotted that.
Uh-huh.
Not hating, but
No, I get you. I'm gonna want pasta after watching this movie.
I know. I heard that a cartoon would be like, or not a cartoon, but an animated movie would like almost inspire that. That it's
I
good
know.
quality, or it's very well done if that's causing it.
So true.
I do like his strainer hat. Oh no, it's about to rain.
Mm-hmm.
I love the rain sounds.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Julia's dad knows that they're actually sea creatures? Sea monsters, whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Well done, Luca. Well done.
My legs are tapping. It's a good sign. It's intense.
This is great cinematography.
Yeah, this is really, really good. I'm very impressed. They really make the streets of it feel very real.
Yes. And like the water on the pavement.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Justice.
The reign of terror. I knew it.
Wow. Just wow.
I thought that somebody might secretly be.
Oh, you should have said something earlier.
Well, I had nothing to go off of. It was just a thought.
I got you. I got you.
Yes. Love Father Massimo.
Mm-hmm. He's the real hero.
Isn't it raining right now? Or maybe not.
It was. I think it was, but I don't know. No, it's not.
He does need some shoes.
I was just thinking that. This is true. Hopefully I thought of that. I guess he's not wearing shoes to school.
I mean, who needs him?
And they've got this far without him, so
That's true.
that is not safe. That is pretty though.
That is. And there's the end.
There we go.
Okay, so as we take a look through the end credits, initial thoughts.
I liked it. I did. I'm happy with it. I'm trying to think of like how I would compare it to other Pixar movies. I'm still processing that at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great, like, sweet summer movie.
Yeah, I could see that.
How about you? What do you think?
Not to get like into all of it, but I guess there is some pretty funny stuff for those that are listening to take a look at in the end credits. I think it was the girl's dad who was wearing the suit, and apparently he was like down there
Yes.
in their like little fish home. So that's kind of funny. There's like, I guess you could say almost a little bit of a like how
The
everything
story's kind of continuing.
yeah, that's a good way to say it. Yeah, the story definitely like kind of continues that way. But I thought it was good. I thought that the beginning was very well paced in terms of like where we were at. Like it kind of you felt like the intensity of like getting into the city, how all that changes things. And then I don't know, I feel like the school angle was kind of different at the end. That I feel like the beginning and the way that everything was going through the middle was great. Like I thought that was very, very cool, very good, a lot of unique things. And then it got to like, you know, the importance of school, and I don't know, it was just kind of, it just felt like it went like in a totally different direction that wasn't 100% necessary. But I feel like the
Do you
movie
feel like
itself
they
was
start
really
off
good.
with one goal?
Yes, I
And they
would
start
say.
off with one goal and then like added another one.
Yeah,
And maybe
because
trying
it's like,
to do a little too much.
because I think that's exactly what it is. Because think about it, like legitimately, and I don't know how long that they were, you know, on the island for, but let's say that it was a week. They go from you know, entering into human existence to then having this massive desire to just want to go to school, and it's kind of like, I don't know if like that makes 100%
I got
sense.
that.
I don't know. It was just a little bit, I don't know. I feel like it did go off in a little bit of a different direction that I was like, I don't know. Like I feel like they could have done something a little bit different. Like, hey, you know what? They won the race, and then maybe they focus a little bit more on the people recognizing that, you know, they're just like them, if you want to kind of call it that. And then maybe the movie kind of ends there where, I don't know, maybe Luca decides that he wants to go back to the ocean, and you know, his friend wants to stay on land. Like, so you have like this kind of change up where it's like they meet each other
I got you.
back and forth to show that, because it basically shows that, you know what, being in the sea isn't that great. But it's like, you know, if you are trying to take it, you know, I just feel like there was a few different directions that they could have took it. But I just feel like
I get what you're saying.
the ending wasn't as impactful, if that makes sense. But I did like it a lot. I thought it was very good.
I think it kind of showed Alberto kind of offering a little bit of a sacrifice for his friends. I think it accomplished that.
Yeah.
But I agree that
I think that could have been. I think that could have been
took it's a little
accomplished.
rushed.
I think that also could have been accomplished by them splitting up, and not splitting up necessarily, but you know, I guess I could say like they didn't necessarily have to split up. I don't know. I just didn't understand that aspect of it.
Yeah, the storytelling wasn't quite as tight towards the end.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I did like it. I thought it was really good. I'm, you know, very critical because of how much that I liked it. I think the ending could have been a little bit stronger, but overall I thought it was very good. I thought the animation style was really good. I mean, as usual, Pixar killed it in terms of, you know, putting animations into a world that looks unbelievable. Like, it looks amazing. So I thought that was great. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you this. Where do you think it would rank among other Pixar films? Because, like, some Pixar films are considered to be, like, masterpieces.
Right.
Is this one, where does this one fall for you?
Can
you even put it on par with that, is what I guess I'm trying to kind of get to.
I wouldn't say so. Like, the immediate movie that comes to my mind whenever I think about this movie, I don't know why, but was Coco. And I would watch Coco, I don't know, maybe like if there was like a comparison, like I would definitely watch Coco for sure over this. I think Coco was way better. Plus I felt like there was a lot more like interesting twists to it. I'm trying to think of like recent movies, like Onward. I loved Onward personally. And have you ever seen that all the way?
I've seen some of it. I'm gonna be honest, I could not get into it. I tried.
Yeah.
I may have to like watch that with you to like make myself stick it out.
I'm a huge fan of that movie. I don't know. I am. I'm trying to think of like have
but
you
I
seen
agree with
Soul?
you though on Coco.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Soul?
I'm very familiar with it. I did a lot of research into it.
Yeah. Like, I would say this is for me kind of on par with Soul. It's not my favorite movie. It had some aspects of it that I was a fan of. And I felt like very similar to Soul, which was, I thought visually it was great. There was a few moments where like the story I felt like didn't keep up with my interest. And I feel like this kind of was similar to that, but I don't know. I liked it a lot. I'm trying to think of like a rating in my head because I've never like officially ranked in my mind like a Pixar movie or any movie for that matter. I don't know. Where do you rank these? Rather rank this amongst other Pixar movies?
It's not going to be at the top.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think, personally speaking, I know some people disagree with me on this. I don't think Pixar has ever been able to top Toy Stories.
Yeah, I agree.
And just can't do it. Can't do it. Um, so yeah, I still feel like Pixar's earliest movies are their best. So I was hoping this one would get close. Um, didn't quite get there, but I also feel like this is a lot better than some of their more recent ones
Yeah.
because
Like,
they've had a couple of missteps in the past couple of years.
yeah, there's something I haven't watched, honestly, just because of like the bad reviews or like the negative talk around them. But I feel like I agree with that. I know a few of them that I mentioned. I don't know. I feel like if we were to, I don't know exact tiers. I think maybe in the future it'd be cool if we did like a tier list of Pixar movies and kind of ranked.
I think we could. Because
And
again, I didn't realize until we started this, there's 24 of them now. So
yeah,
we could easily do a
right.
ranking.
And if like we're talking about Toy Story, just a number of different movies that like exist, like Finding Nemo, Bugs Life. I mean, the list goes on.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. I know I'm missing a ton that are just not popping into me.
Like Incredibles,
Ratatouille, Cars, Up, Wall-E, all kinds of different things. I would say this sits to me in the middle, maybe slightly above, slightly below middle, depending. So that's without knowing everything that's on the list and like without ranking everything, I would say like if we have, like a tier list in front of me, I would definitely have it somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it would be dead center, if it would be slightly above or slightly below, but it would definitely be like in the middle of like good, not amazing. I would recommend someone to watch it, but I wouldn't say that you are missing out on a lot if you don't see it. But I thought that it was very, very good at some points.
Here's where after kind of thinking this over in my mind, here's where I think I am. It's not a Pixar masterpiece. However, I feel like it's a lot more of a fun movie. Yeah. A lot of Pixar movies will emotionally destroy you, and you can't just go turn them on when you want to escape. Like, you cannot turn on Up and not cry. You know what I mean? It's just, you can't do that. This movie, though, I feel like I could just turn it on and have a great time and enjoy myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's not a masterpiece, but I also like it more than some others.
So they have a quick post-credit scene with the uncle.
Oh, I see that. He's so disturbing. I do not like him at all.
I don't like the fact that we can see.
Like, I'm uncomfortable right now.
All right. Okay, so let me go and call off the timer. I think it was like a good hour and 34 minutes. I would say it definitely felt a little bit short. I don't know exactly like time-wise for you where it kind of like went by a little bit fast for me.
It had a good pace though,
It did. I agree.
It didn't really drag anywhere. It was pretty tight all the way through.
All right.
Not a whole lot of wasted scenes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, you got to tell me, where is this one? Or I'll say this. Give me a point rating for where this one ranks for you. And this has the ability to change as you watch other movies. It's your first time watching it, so, that has the ability to like set it a little bit. Where does this one rank point-wise? So we're going to go 1 through 10. You can do, anywhere from a 0.1 all the way up to a 10. Where does this one rank for you?
Let's see. I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 7.5. Yeah. I'm good with that. That might change as I kind of think about the movie over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
May change the rewatch. But my very first impression, I would say 7.5. Also, we need to get our own like ranking system. What I mean by that is like we can't do stars because stars are too generic. We need our own thing.
They are.
I think we should do popcorns, like our logo.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna give it 7.5 popcorns.
Okay. Now, I didn't tell you what mine was before, we did this. Then I actually have it written down right here. I was thinking in my head while you were talking before you said anything. I had 7.6. So we're basically, we feel the exact same way about it from that standpoint.
Oh, and that's again, awesome.
That has the ability to change. But yeah, right. I thought it was a solid movie. I think whenever you compare it to other Pixar movies, it's difficult. I think if you were to compare this to just any other movie, it without a doubt stands out and is great. But whenever you do have, some really heavy hitters, it's hard to, it's always going to be hard to live up to those. But I thought the story was really good. I thought the setting was great. I think the soundtrack was awesome. Even the cinematography, which is kind of weird to say about an animated movie, I thought was very, very well done. I liked all the characters. I thought that was really, really cool. Like I said, the only negative that I had about it was just kind of like the ending. And I felt like they could have gone a little bit deeper with the story. Not that every movie has to be like that, because like I said, I don't want every movie to have to be like, this emotional roller coaster. And sometimes whenever you aren't that movie, it can be difficult because, you're trying to tell a story that's lighthearted, and sometimes that doesn't impact people the same way. So I just feel like in that way, it could have been better if I were to say, like, it probably would have raised up to an 8.5, honestly. If the ending would have been a little bit more impactful. It just kind of felt like it fell off once once it kind of came to an end a little bit. But I did like it. Like, there were some parts that surprised me, but yeah, I feel good about like a 7.6, 7.5, somewhere in there.
I'm right there with you. I totally agree. We really kind of are in sync in our feelings about this, which is kind of cool. Doesn't always work out that way, but we are.
It's true. So it has the ability to change, but of course, if you are listening to this, you can feel free to tweet at either of us at Disney Park Savvy, at Lando on Twitter, and let us know your rankings for this. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can feel free to also comment on this video. Let us know what you thought about the watch together, and let us know things we could do better. I know this is our first time doing it. I was at times trying to think like, I don't want to interrupt the movie, but at the same time, I want to talk about what's going on. Let us know your thoughts about it. And like I said, let us know your ranks as well. Be very interested to know where people have this, because like I said, coming into this, a lot of people were like, is this, like I said, is this the downfall of, not necessarily the downfall, but I think you said, like, is Pixar losing their touch? And I wouldn't say that they have. I just think this is one of those movies that, is a fun movie. It's by no means like one that, is, I think, as advertised. And I think they know coming into this, it's like, yeah, this could be a fun, good movie. And I think that's exactly where it sits. So, yeah, that's just kind of where I feel about it. But any final thoughts, Savannah?
I would just say I recommend it. Again, don't expect like a masterpiece or like a movie that we're going to be talking about for generations to come. I wouldn't say that. Yeah. But I would definitely recommend it. I think that, again, we adults enjoyed it. I think adults will enjoy it. And I also think kids will enjoy it too. So.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm happy with it. Not disappointed.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely not disappointed whatsoever. And on that note, we will go ahead and come to a close. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully, like I said, you did enjoy the little watch together, and we'll definitely be doing this soon. Maybe we'll watch some classic movies, and like I said, we can literally watch anything. We can watch whatever we want. So with that being the case, maybe we'll come back next time and watch another animated movie, or maybe we'll come back and watch a summer classic. I know we've been talking about that quite a bit. So on that note, greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we will see you for another one of these, and also for another Real Conversation podcast going up on Wednesday. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in, and we will see you next time.